What is up, guys? Pocketcraft here, and today I'm going to teach you how to find shiny Pokemon easily and the best method to hunting them in Cobblemon. So there are really two main methods that you can find shiny Pokemon in Cobblemon. The first one I'm going to teach you, you can do without changing the odds at all, without changing the code if you feel like that's cheating. And then the second one, I'll show you how to change the code to make shiny Pokemon more common if you just want to adjust the odds. And then you can still use this first method with changing the odds if you would like to. But the first method is honestly really simple. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, I have this mini map. And if I press this, it enlarges and it shows me all of the Pokemon that are here on my map that are spawned nearby, right? And now it also shows pigs and cows, which normally if you're playing on a server, you won't have those. But just in the single player world, there are. So it shows all these Pokemon. But if they're shiny, it will have a star next to them. It'll show the little shiny icon and you'll just be able to see that they're shiny. So the method is honestly pretty simple. What you can do is you can just move around in your Cobblemon world. You can use a Elytra or a horse or something to cover a lot of ground really quickly, right? And then you can just look on your map every 100 blocks or so and just check the Pokemon. And as you do this, you should be able to see pretty soon, or well, it'll take a little bit with the odds, but you'll be able to find a shiny Pokemon this way. This is the most effective method that I have found. And I'll show you really fast how to download this, and then I'll show you how to change the odds. Awesome. The process here is honestly super simple. I'll put the links to all of these down below, but the first thing you need to do is you need to download Zero's world map on Cursed Forge, and you'll just click the link that I have down in the description, and you need to go down and make sure that you download for Fabric or Forge 1.19.2. So it'll depend upon which, if you're using Fabric or Forge for your Cobblemon. Me personally, I'm using Fabric. It's what's necessary for the server I'm on, but if you're using Forge, make sure you do that one. And then the only important thing that you need to know is that when a Cobblemon update comes out, you'll have to get the new mini-map. So I think the new Cobblemon update will be 1.19.4, and so you have to do this again. But for right now, make sure you do 1.19.2 or it won't work. So download this, and then download Zero's mini-map. Again, I'll have the link down in the description. And once again, make sure it's 1.19.2. either Fabric or Forge. You'll just click on them. It'll be the same thing as the other one. You click on it, and then you download it. And then the last thing that you need to download is from the Cobblemon Discord server. I'll have this linked as well. Go to the Discord server. You're going to scroll down here on the left till you get to add-on content. Then you scroll down here to Zero's minimap Cobblemon icons. He just had an updated one that he posted recently. And so you'll come here. You'll download this right here, the zip folder. And then those are all the things that you need. This won't show some of the newest sprites from the latest generation, but he's making an update soon to where you can see the newest generation. Now the next thing you need to do is go to wherever your Minecraft folder is. So if you don't have a mod pack, if you don't have Cursed Forge or anything, if it's just in your Minecraft folder, you'll go there. I personally am using Cursed Forge here, and so I'll go here. It'll differ a little bit on Mac or Windows, but I'll explain the basics for both. This is a Mac that I'm using. So if you're using Cursed Forge, you click these three dots and you'll go to Open Folder. So once the folder opens here, you're going to want to go to, first of all, Mods. And I already have the Cobblemon and everything here, but you'll want to add Zero's World Map, which you downloaded, and Zero's Minimap here into your Mods folder. If you're in Windows, you'll follow the same process. It'll just look a little bit different, but it's the same folder that you'll put it in. And then you need to go to Resource Packs and put Zero's Minimap Cobblemon Zip, the one that we just downloaded, into Resource Packs. And then from there, all you need to do is go into your Minecraft, activate the Resource Pack, and then you should play, and you should have the minimap there. And then once you're in here, there's a couple settings that you're going to want to change. So you can press Y as the default key to change the settings. You want to click here on Entity Radar Settings. You're going to want to make sure that your display icons is set on Always. And then you also probably want to go over here, go to, on the next page, Render Radar Over Frame Always as well, so that you can see Pokemon that are out of frame. A couple other settings that I would recommend changing. You can move the minimap. It starts in the top left. You can move it around. I moved it down to the bottom right is where I like it. You can also change the shape. It usually is a square, but I personally prefer it as a circle, so you can change it here between a square and a circle. And those are kind of the basic ones that I would change if I were you. And now if you want to know how to really get a lot more shiny Pokemon, but it does involve changing the odds, changing a little bit about the game, so it makes it not as cool since it's not full odds shinies, but makes it a whole lot easier to find them. I'll show you how to do that right now. As I explain this, I just want to remind you guys as well, I did just start a Cobblemon Let's Play where I'm going through and explaining a bunch of stuff in Cobblemon, and it's super cool. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll link that below so you guys can see me playing Cobblemon and me as I shiny hunt with this exact same strategy. But now if you really want to change the shiny odds, you want to go back to either your Minecraft folder or your mod pack here. You want to go to the same spot, open folder. So now that you're here in the Cobblemon folder, you want to go to config, and then you want to click on Cobblemon, and then you want to click on main.json. So while doing this, I think if you're on Windows, you have to open it up by clicking on Notebook after you click on it, but with Mac it should just open up. So this here shows all of the rates for pretty much everything in Cobblemon. So you could change a bunch of different things here, right? You could change the max level of a Pokemon, you could change their friendship, all sorts of things. But what we're looking for today, right, is we want to find the shiny rate. So you're going to scroll down here and you will find near the bottom shiny rate. And as you can see, it's 1 in 8,192, which is really, really high. And so you could change the shiny rate if you would like to something lower. Right, you could be crazy and do 1 in 1, but then all of your Pokemon would be shiny, which isn't as rare. You do 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000, 1 in whatever you really feel, right? And so you can change the shiny rate to however you'd like, and then from there, shiny Pokemon will be more common. Use the same method that I showed you from the beginning, and you should be able to find shiny Pokemon a lot more easily. And so that's it for this video today. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.